Okay, this is weird. The same day, 3 references to happiness landed in my lap. And it was the day after I was in the biggest blue funk I've been in so far this year. Not that any of these references helped me, by the way, but they did hit home in a personal way because I had just been so unhappy. Maybe it was something in the stars, because my sister said she was similarly walloped by a grouchy stick the day before I was, and she didn't know why either, even though she's the astrologer. She recounted walking in her Alaskan woods through the snow in May, by the way. Walking in nature has always been a superpower cure-all of hers, so it was extra weird that she should be grouching and grousing to herself about every bump in the trail and every little detour around each stick she had to make. In my case, it was the day of my sort of piano recital, the once-a-year event where we play for residents of a nursing home. Much better than a real recital, with an appreciative, grateful audience that doesn't seem to even register mistakes. But I botched my piece, as I always seem to do these days. I was only mildly disappointed in myself at first, but my self-talk seemed to ooze along, gathering detritus as it flowed onward. Sometimes I just want to curl up in bed and wait for it to pass. Later in the afternoon, I was so down that I declined to pick up our order and eat our Taco Tuesday takeout with my menfolk. I became a hermit in my sweats in my end of the house. Later in the night, I watched an unusual and fun movie that was pretty much the switch that jolted me out of my self-imposed funk. I've always loved watching and feeling so sorry for the constricted life of royalty. This was a 2015 movie called A Royal Night Out, which I'd never heard of. The plot residue, though, happily took precedence in my thoughts until I fell asleep. When I Zoomed with my sister Ginny the next day, all remnants of the blueness evaporated. Talking to her always brings me back to normal after commiserating, then encouraging, and finally congratulating each other on snapping back to a feeling of well-being. So what were the happiness helps that came my way later that day? On a blog by wonderful author David Mickey of the Dalai Lama Cat series, he signed off with, "The time to be happy is now. The place is here. The way to be happy is to make others so." Such excellent truth. There is only this present moment, ever. And granted, occasionally I want to wallow in feeling sorry for myself. Blessedly, not for long. When I hear that a key to happiness is to help others be happy, my first thought is, do I need to be Mother Teresa? We actually help each other in ways we don't even think about. When Ginny and I Zoom, we support each other and always feel better after talking. Going to work at the church shifts me into helper mode, creating communiques that entertain and inform. I hope I help others by creating these shines, picking up litter while taking my Kylie dog out and about. And don't forget, exuding a high vibration helps everyone you meet. The next happiness help was from Sadhguru. He was answering questions about our current destruction of the planet. He said it was from the pursuit of happiness. When we seek happiness outside of ourselves instead of inside ourselves, that is the problem. I never thought to frame it that way, but of course it's true. When we are in hot pursuit of external money, status, power, and things, we can never be satisfied because we always want more. We don't have peace, we don't have happiness, and we hurt other humans, ourselves, animals, and our planet in the process. So I need only count my blessings and look within for my happiness. And the last happiness help came from a friend's Facebook feed. Happiness is not fulfilling every pleasure or getting every outcome you desire. Happiness is being able to enjoy life with a peaceful mind that is not constantly craving for more. So true. When we focus on gratitude for all we have rather than unhappiness for all we don't, we're happy and at peace. I don't suppose there are many of us who are able to be happy at all times, but we can lean into the happiness mindset by catching ourselves when we're unhappy. Break your focus on unhappiness by reading, watching, or listening to something or someone uplifting and inspiring. Help others to be happy. Count your blessings and exude gratitude. Cultivate inner peace of mind. Shine that divine.